Where do you think John Daly ranks in terms of global notoriety? Like people know his name in terms of golfers.
I'm gonna go ham. I like ham more than
Christmas.
turkey.
Merry Christmas,
No.
everybody.
Exactly. This is twice today in one show that my mind is absolutely exploding.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dan's Golf World Show. Right here on the one and only Sports Illustrated SITV, Dan's Golf World _show on TikTok, Instagram. We're also on YouTube. We're everywhere. We're on X, even though I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know, not really sure what that does anymore, but some people are all about that.
The Everything app.
The Everything app.
Yep.
It is the
It
everything
saves
app.
the username, in case
It's
you ever
true.
want to use it.
You gotta kind of lock those down. Guys, I gotta know, just coming off of last week, it was a brutal result to the challenge. You guys ended up consuming the hot chip.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that picture is great.
Just
But I
kind
feel
of
bad
run us
for
through
you.
the aftermath. How did that end up going? I mean, after the show wrapped, you guys were still dealing with it.
You could tell yours first because I feel like mine's a little worse.
Yeah,
after.
I mean, everybody saw mine. Mine was on camera. The
Right.
entire
Yeah.
experience. After we were done filming, I was kind of semi-smooth sailing from there. Just a little nauseous for the next day or so. But
Any like
Were you really nauseous for the whole next day?
I mean, like for the rest of the day, I should
Gotcha.
say. So I
how
woke up the
did
next morning.
how did like dinner go or any
that
other?
actually was, I think, outside of what happened on the show being the best thing for me. I got home, full meal, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm fine.
Did you eat a careful meal or were you eating like
I was
spicy Thai chili?
I wasn't eating nothing spicy, but I ate a hearty meal because, like I said on
Okay.
the show, I didn't have anything in my stomach, and I think that was the reason we really struggled is because we had nothing in our stomachs. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to absorb it or something. I don't know. That was the thought process.
Fair.
Oh, so I mean, on the show I was fine. Like it was heat, it was fine. But then I was showing Dan about like maybe 10, 15 minutes after the show. We were going over the golf video that we posted of our challenge,
Which is out now.
and all of a sudden I started getting this like pain in my stomach. It was like a burn.
Ooh.
Like it
You had
traveled.
some like lava down there, huh?
Yeah, it seemed like it traveled from like up here all the way down. And then I probably took 3 dumps.
Wow.
And
It's aggressive.
then you could see I had to take the belt off. I had to lay
Yeah.
down. Like I couldn't do nothing.
Can we just take a look though at the commitment? He did have his laptop by him down there
Right.
trying to still keep the train rolling.
The blanket pillow that he had for when he was laying down.
I was literally horizontal on my side, one hand like this, one hand on the cursor, just editing away.
Got to give props to the dedication there.
Got to,
I mean,
yeah.
you got to recognize it.
I was hurting.
The crazy thing is I would never thought to I need to take my belt off. Like,
I mean, I do understand when you're in a situation where you just want like less touching you and just no restriction feeling.
I've been asked since if I would do it again.
Yeah.
And here's my answer. The only way I will do it again is if it's a week 18 Bears Lions bet me versus Rich. That's the only way I'll do it again.
Wow.
So if you want to step up to the plate, I'll put my money where my mouth is. Or my
Rich?
chip where the mouth is.
I'll do that.
Oh,
If-
yeah.
Clip it.
if we can, clip it. If we can all agree that Michael Jordan is also the GOAT.
No. Well, then we're not doing it.
All right, that's your fault.
But that could be a separate hot chip.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm not doing multiple hot chips.
no, I'm saying the second one is for the result of the determination
Yeah.
of who the GOAT is.
No, in order to even make the bet happen, because the Lions are supposed to win week 17. They are supposed
It's
to.
18. It's on the road, though. You guys might be favorites.
Sure. Anyway, there's zero chance that the Bears are going to be favored over the Lions, even though we have the #1 record, even though we are in first place. There's zero chance week 18 that we're going to be favored. So he knows it's a safe bet for him to do that. So the only way I will even enter the bet is if he actually admits who the actual GOAT is.
Wow.
I don't think it's a nonsense. I don't think it's a safe bet for me at all.
No, here's what I think. I think that those are two very important separate conversations. And I do feel like the bet needs to just be straightforward. Like we are betting on the result of the outcome of these two teams.
No.
Okay, he declined the
Zero
bet.
chance.
Let the record show he declined the bet.
I will say
Okay.
this was my second time doing the hot chip
Let the
challenge.
record show. Last week I said you guys were nuts for making the bets
No,
at all.
yeah.
I said I'm never making a hot chip bet ever.
Maybe that's why I decided to bet you because I knew that you would say no, and then I look.
I've done it twice, and I survived both of them, but the second one was definitely worse.
Oh, you think so? Second one was
he had
worse.
his belt off.
Yeah.
Well,
When it comes to stomach pain, like both times, like the heat or the spice didn't really get me that much. the first time I did, my stomach was just like, it just felt like there was a pit.
Yeah.
This time, everything came out.
Did the belt coming off help?
Yeah, relaxed. It for me, taking the belt off is just like taking your shoes off, you know?
Oh, yeah.
If we had the couches for that you'd.
I'll be laying down on the couches behind me.
I'm glad you guys survived. It was definitely mainly for you, Josh, touch and go there for a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't know, if we're going to have to call, paramedics or, I don't know.
We had it under control.
Is there anything that you guys wish you had at the time, like to consume, to help? Like if you're like, man, looking back, I wish I would have had some of this
Ice
on
cream.
standby.
No, I mean, honestly, I'm maybe some Pepto.
Yeah.
I just
but-
wish I would have eaten before. That's my only thing.
Yeah,
And I wish
yeah.
we didn't actually use liquids because I found out after that basically all liquids are bad.
All liquids.
Like water's really bad, I guess. And immediately I started chugging water.
But it would be crazy to not like just to sit there and like consume nothing. You're just
That's the thing.
smoldering.
Yeah.
Like
I wish the chip wasn't like stale.
Yeah, that was a problem too.
Yeah.
that is kind of weird because I mean it's individually wrapped, it's sealed. Like how come we can't preserve freshness and get a nice?
I think that's
crisp-
just how they are.
That's how every
I think
single
they're
one
just
of them
all
are.
stale like that.
that's part of the misery. They're like,
Yeah,
not
part
only
of
does
the
it suck,
misery.
but it's gonna suck extra.
I think it's because of the air that it's not like compressed air like in a normal bag of chips. You know how Lay's is like 75% air,
Yeah.
but like I think it's more like not artificial air, but just like when they made it all together. I think once you open up the box or the bag, no matter what, it's just gonna taste like that because it's not like I don't know what kind of air is in
And the thing is,
compressed air.
it's not good air. Whatever
Even
it
if-
is, it's
even if you know that the drinking is bad for you, which we didn't, well, I kind of knew, but kind of didn't. Once you start eating it, like your instinct is just, I need liquid.
yeah.
Like even if you know it's going to get worse, it's like, I need liquid.
And I don't know. Milk's got to be better than water.
I mean, yeah.
Everybody says every hot thing I've ever seen ever, people are just drinking milk.
The only person who disagreed with that was Ron Burgundy, who said milk was a bad choice, but he didn't have the hot chip.
Well,
Milk was a bad choice.
That was because it was like 90 degrees
That's
out,
right.
and it's like
Yeah.
coming down his beard and whatever. Yeah.
Very fair.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, but the other tough thing though is like the water or any liquid at least like gets like the bits and fragments out. So you don't just have like chip particle lingering, like, just
Which that caught you a couple times.
It caught me like 4 times.
that's the problem is you think, let me wash it down because let's just let it hang out in my stomach rather than my stomach and my mouth.
Right.
But you realize that you can't get it out of your mouth once it's already there. Like,
Dude, have you ever seen that guy on TikTok who just eats the crazy spicy stuff? Like he's like, all right, if you give me a galaxy, I'll eat this hot chip.
Oh my
and
God.
like it's stupid stuff like that. He's like, once I get 10 galaxies, then I'm gonna eat this like ultimate mega fireball gum and I'll chew it for 30
Oh.
minutes. Like, it's like, what are you doing?
just punishment.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, I mean, we're walking a fine line now. The first punishment we did was a torture punishment. We cannot get worse from here. We need to plateau out a little bit or maybe go down.
I think Dan needs
Run a
to
bad
shoot us.
path.
If next time we do the challenge, us two versus Dan, it's got to be a paintball gun.
I'm with that. I'm 100% with that. No problems for you?
Oh, well, I the only thing is I don't know what the terms are of the round. Am I reducing clubs? Are we moving tee boxes? So I would need to know the format before I can agree to the outcome.
Yeah. Would you agree that that's probably a step down punishment wise? Like you'd rather get shot with a paintball gun than eat the hot shot.
Yeah, like what are we talking?
Paintball.
Like in the back?
Yeah,
Like I
like-
mean, obviously nobody's taking
No.
anything to the moneymaker.
You'll have a little welt.
This
and then that's it.
moneymaker or your other moneymaker?
Well,
Either
one of them
way.
is yet to produce much financial
Multiple
gain at this
streams of
point.
income.
Yeah. And I'm referring to my face. FedEx Cup Fall has officially wrapped, and it's put some professional golfers in some interesting positions, if you know what I mean. I feel like this year's rule change also added to it. So previously, it was all about the top 125. You're in, you're locked, you're golden. Well, now it is the top 100 keeps their tour cards, moving 101 through 125 into a conditional status. And then outside of that, you're out looking for a job or trying to get your job back.
Back to Q school, buddy.
Back to Q school or back to Corn Ferry Tour or some way to gain some status. And it's sort of left a few players in, some recognizable players in some interesting positions. Clearly, Scotty Scheffler's fine.
Clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Rory's
one is
doing
safe.
good. Yeah. Victor Hovland, totally fine. Colin Morikawa, all these guys at the top. Justin Thomas with his fresh new back surgery. No worries. Even though he's kind of be wasting, his card for the early part of the season. We don't know how long he's going to be out. That number's still undetermined. But, a lot of our favorites. Ricky Fowler doing fine. Gary Woodland, all good in the hood. Akshay, Sepp, Hideki Matsuyama. We're going to be seeing him out there.
Yep.
No worries. A couple of mid-packers, still doing okay. Garrick Higo, he's doing good. Rich, I know you're pretty concerned about him.
I was a little nervous.
Aldrich Potgieter, still fine. All good. Aaron Rye, Mr. Two Gloves, all good.
Both the Hogards.
Yeah.
Hoygards.
I mean, I was sweating over that like I ate a hot chip, but we're going to be fine. A couple of barely made it's. I wish Josh was over here to read this name for me because I never get it right.
Thorn Bjorn
Thank you.
Olesen.
Yeah.
Thorn Bjorn.
How do you pronounce an O with a line through it?
You don't. I think that cancels it out. Right?
Yeah.
Well,
Bjorn.
Well, Hogard.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Hogard, right? He's got the O with the line through it.
I guess.
And I still can't figure out if it's Hogard or Hoygaard. I can't. I have no
Right.
clue.
Nobody will.
Yeah, or care.
Danny Walker, barely on the bump. You guys are big Danny Walker guys?
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monstrous.
Carl Phillips. just barely sliding in there. Barely. So then you get into the 101 through 125. These guys are your conditional status. Do you guys know how that works? I'll tell you. Essentially, on a tournament, if there's any spots left over, these guys are first in line. So they don't have guaranteed starts, but not every card-carrying member is showing up to play. For example, Justin Thomas, he's going to be taking the early part of the season off, so some conditional guys get to hop in and fill in a spot. If, Scotty Scheffler gets into a ravioli-making debacle, some more spots open up. Or if Rory gets mad and takes a few weeks off, open some spots up. Conditional
Rory
guys
gets mad.
swooping right in there. So
that's interesting. So how many guys normally play on a normal tournament day?
a lot of them are like 135, 140 is the field. But here's the thing. You've got your 100 guys who made it in, but then you have all your guys who missed it, who have exemptions that still get to play.
Okay.
So they start filling up that beyond 100 spot, those
Which
positions.
is why, like, if you win a tournament with only 30 guys, in theory, like, that shouldn't count as a full tournament.
Yeah. It's so funny.
You're referencing something.
Yeah, maybe.
One of the first things I edited since starting here was a tour card thing because people didn't make it and all that stuff. And then like a month later, it didn't matter because
we're like,
everyone
Billy
showed up.
Horschel's out. No, he wasn't out. He wasn't out at all. He just had like 8 other exemptions that applied.
Yes.
Never missed a
Same with
tournament.
Carl Yuan.
Yeah. And remember, who was it? Oh, and then like as people go to live and then forfeit their spots, then guys who are out are all of a sudden in, and you get a bunch of that going on. I don't know. It's a lot to keep up with. There's probably like some spreadsheet Google Docs at PGA Tour headquarters that are constantly moving columns and things around and rows.
There's also different levels to having the conditional.
So the first one is 101 through 110. Conditional no reshuffle, correct?
Yes, which means if, like, regardless of what happens during next season, they're still in that 101 to 110 range. They're conditional for the whole year. Whereas the other, 111 to 125, those guys, if they are not playing well next year and they fall out of that 125, they're not still conditional.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
So like Billy Horschel.
Yeah, but he's got like 11 exemptions. So.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody with the asterisks has and there's a lot of asterisks in here.
Adam Scott, Billy Horschel, Matt
Billy
Kuchar.
Horschel's the one that ended up winning, like from coming in on as an alternate, right?
No.
Who was? No, I'm thinking Scott. Is it Scott? Who am I thinking?
Adam Scott? No, Ted Scott? Caddy?
Who's
Scott Hansen.
Who's no, not Scott Hansen.
Scotty Scheffler?
There's somebody in my head that I'm thinking of that he was like a 12th or 13th alternate and ended up winning the tournament.
John Daly.
No,
Michael Scott.
I don't remember.
Thank you for helping.
There's
Josh. I
17
appreciate
tournaments
that.
a weekend.
We also aren't ever going to be able to get you that name regardless.
Yeah.
Dan's
Especially
gonna,
because we're no longer naming golfers.
right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Dan can get to this place. I want to say, did he? I don't want to say he won the Masters. It was a big tournament though.
Play the trivia music.
I think you might be referring
now.
to John Daly. He was like the sixth
That
or
was a
seventh
long time. You're
alternate.
referring to like recently though, right?
It's not John Daly.
Not from 1991.
Or you were like you're naming the third largest name in all of golf. No, it's not John Daly. And if you repeat it again, it's still not John Daly.
What is that Daly guy's name? John. Could be John.
He's got a kid he plays with a lot. John Daly.
Quick question, because you talked about most notable players. Where do you think John Daly ranks in terms of like global notoriety? Like people know his name in terms of like golfers. Like, do you think he's in the top 5?
Yeah.
Top 3?
He's probably number 5.
The other week I said,
who are we
everybody
talking?
knows
We got
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson,
Ooh.
right?
Daly and Bryson. Those are the
But
four
do you
right
think
now.
like you go to like the mall and somebody who's like shopping at Claire's buying some like, earrings or something, do they know Phil Mickelson over John Daly?
I think that a lot of people that are not into golf might get Phil Mickelson and Jack Nicklaus confused.
Jack Mickelson.
Right?
Yeah.
I get that.
They'll feel like that's the same person.
And then
when
there's
they're
Jack
hearing it.
Nicklaus.
Right?
No, that messed me up for the longest time. Jack Nicklaus versus Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here with
And then you
that.
have Mickelson and Mickelson
Yeah,
and
it's like,
Nicholas
come
and
on, yeah.
Nicholson.
I'll say I think John Daly is top 5.
Top
But if
5.
we're talking about people that are currently playing, so if we're excluding
historically. Just names that anybody be like, oh, name 5 pro golfers. Tiger Woods.
Bryson, I think, is in there right now. I really don't.
Are you talking in pro golf? Because Arnold Palmer's up there just because of
Yes.
the drink.
I'm with him on that for sure.
But dude, I feel like more people might know the Arnold Palmer just from an Arnold Palmer
That's
and
what
not
I'm
even
saying.
know that he's a golfer.
That's what
No,
I'm
but that's the
saying.
point. If you said name golfers, they might know Arnold Palmer's name and not even realize he was a golfer. They think he's a
Exactly.
can of iced tea.
Yes.
I still think that's. I mean,
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
there's probably a small people that don't know Arnold Palmer is a golfer,
Yeah.
So I would say top 10 for Daly if you're including historic.
Do you think Scotty Scheffler, even though he's like top dog, number 1 dude in the game, do you think a bunch of people walking around Target,
I
like
think
who don't
John
play golf?
Daly is higher than Scheffler.
I think so.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
I kind of disagree. I just feel like social media era, there's a lot more people and a lot more eyeballs. And I just feel like Scotty might be a little bit more he's not more recognizable though, because John Daly's like the most recognizable.
Yes.
He's Santa
I
Claus.
mean, depends. Is he like smoking a dart walking through Target, or is he just like in like street clothes and
So I saw the best meme ever that came out this week, and it's the 6-3 Bears and the 6-3 Eagles, and it's Tiger Woods looking at John Daly, and John Daly is the 6-3 Bears.
Oh,
that
was
meme
hilarious.
template is undefeated.
It's so good. Yeah, it's so good. Friday's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day.
Who's playing? Are you guys playing each other?
No, we're playing the Eagles.
Oh.
So both 6-3 teams.
a couple of players that just full blown lost their cards, right?
Yeah. Unless they have an exemption.
Right, but like notably Adam Hadwin, the Canadian, he's no little asterisk next to his name.
No asterisks.
Where's Adam Hadwin going?
I have no clue.
Hey,
Couldn't tell you.
PGA of America's tour.
So if he's Adam Hadwin, for example, so he's 126 to 150.
Yeah,
Is he get put on a waiting list? So if a bunch of people aren't playing, that he gets to come in?
I mean he doesn't have conditional status.
Yeah. I think he's just
So
done.
these players must go to Q School or Corn Ferry Tour if they are not exempt, and if he doesn't have an exemption, then now.
So what happens if what happens if you got 120 people and you still have 16 people that can play? Are you only doing the tournament with 120? That doesn't make any sense.
Is there like qualifiers maybe?
But like they reduced the Monday qualifiers down to like 2 spots, which is wild.
Maybe they'd open those more. I don't know.
What a name on here that I see that I'm kind of sad seeing? Harry Higgs.
Harry Higgs.
No more him and Joel Dahman on, or maybe with the Zurich. Don't they play together? They were one year they took their shirts off and
Yeah.
were celebrating.
And there's a thing that I was when doing research for this, and I could not get to the bottom of it. But apparently, the Zurich exemptions, they don't all last the same amount of time or something. Like there's some
Like
guys
a
who it's
Zurich
like,
win doesn't matter as much.
yeah, where it's like they might have an exemption through the Zurich. It's like, oh, well, okay, that's a little bit vague, but yeah, I mean, if you look at a lot of these guys on here, all the big names have exemptions. Zach Johnson, Thagala, Cameron Champ,
Snedeker.
Schnedeker. Yeah. Well, good luck, guys.
Kevin Kisner, Will Zalatoris obviously has been injured all year. Vijay
Oh,
Singh.
so Heath Thigala's on here.
Yeah, but he has an exemption.
Has an exemption. Will Zalatoris, way out, has an exemption. Vijay Singh, who doesn't even like play tour events, still has a card, plenty of exemptions.
Webb Simpson.
Oh, do you know who's on there? Camillo Villegas.
Villegas.
Vilchigas. There's like 3 letters with the line through it.
Is that karma for him just making fun of everyone last year on the tour?
What was he doing?
He was really on people about slow play.
Good.
Yeah, that should bump him up a few spots.
Right?
He's, doing the Lord's work.
He should get an asterisk for that.
Yeah.
He was saying that they should be like bullied.
Good. They should be. Bring bullying back.
So there's also talk of a player who just recently earned their PGA Tour card for the very first time, who's choosing to forfeit it. We have Laurie Canter, who we spent most of last week talking about, was a part of LIV, joined early. He was one of the founding members and then stayed on and switched teams and was an alternate player. Finally leaves the tour leaves the LIV Golf Tour in 24, heads out, pays all his fines, pays all his
$1 million
dues.
in fines
Yep.
and stuff?
Yes. Goes out, starts doing some winning, finds his way into the race to Dubai, finishing high enough in that to be given a full-blown PGA Tour card, not even like an exempt, you only show up and stand in line out by the velvet ropes, you know what I mean? Like full-blown card. Week later, it is announced, but not 100% confirmed, that he is heading back to LIV the week after he gets his PGA Tour card.
My mind is blown right now.
Oh, completely blown.
We've been waiting
This is
for a
insane.
day to tell you.
When we
Yes.
found out this story, the first thought we all had is Rich is going to love this.
I mean, first of all, I love that he's going to LIV. And I love that there's more marketing going to LIV and more talk around LIV. That's awesome. But how do you pay $1 million and then go back to what you were doing?
I think Liv paid it, right?
Irrelevant. Like, that's even worse. How is LIV like, I'm going to pay your $1 million so you can go to the PGA and leave our tour?
Here's the real question, though.
Go on.
When he first went to LIV, he didn't really have like a gigantic career in terms of wins. He was playing on the Challenge Tour, which is what it used to be called, the feeder into the DP World Tour and all this stuff.
And
heads over to LIV, doesn't really do a ton there, leaves LIV, and has, quite frankly, the best part of his career for that sort of year and a half.
Yeah.
Does that completely change his negotiating power going back to LIV? Going from a feeder tour guy the first time he joins to now a full-blown PGA Tour card holder the second time he joins. Does he get himself a much better deal going back round 2? You would have to.
I mean, yes. But then does LIV also say, and we're minusing $1 million because we just paid that for you? Like you're here, we're going to give you $5 million, but it's actually a $4 million check because
I do think in the very early days when they were trying to draw players into the tour before it was even really established, because they had to build the field before they had the first tournament,
right,
that they were making deals like, hey guys, we will cover these fees if you come over and play. So I do think early on, a lot of those deals were made to get these guys to commit to going. Because they're like, listen, I don't have a spare $1 million if this doesn't work out.
Right.
So I don't know that in the early days that came with like a giant IOU. It was part of the negotiating terms of saying, hey, come on over and do our brand new tour that has never played an event yet.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It blows my mind.
I think LIV contracts need to be all publicized, like
That would be so
every
much
other
fun.
sport. Like
Just
I know,
crank
like,
open the file cabinet.
exactly like what every basketball player and hockey player and football player makes. The coaches they hide, but the players they don't. I would like to see it.
I want to read the terms. I want the whole thing. Give me the whole thing.
PDF for every one of them.
I just want to know what like the PGA Tour was thinking, like when he's decided he's going back to LIV. I wonder if they were like, oh, or they're like, whatever.
Is he the guy that LIV was talking about that's going back?
We don't think so. And the reason we don't think so, why do we not think so?
Because I don't think he won on the PGA this year, right?
That's it. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you have
right.
to
Right.
win.
Right.
He didn't play on the PGA Tour.
That was what the teaser was, that they have won this year on the PGA Tour.
And is it both the guys that have won? Because they said 2 names are coming, right?
That's what they say, but the farther we get away from that report, the less I even am trying to put faith in it. At this point, like, who knows? That could have just been rumors to try to draw a buzz for LIV next season.
I'm
Who
putting all
knows?
my faith in it.
Well,
Okay, actually, I am too.
All of that could have changed when LIV went to 72 holes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, why would I want to join the exact same thing and be banned?
Money.
Yeah, but
The thing I love
and
about
not
it,
get points.
And lots
the thing I love about it was last week, he was the first player to leave LIV and earn his PGA Tour card.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
And now he's the first player to leave LIV, earn his PGA Tour card, and then immediately forfeit a week later and then go back to LIV.
You know what's crazy to think about is like a Bryson DeChambeau or something like that. Like, you know, could you imagine him taking a year off of golf?
No. I can't imagine him taking 5 minutes off of golf.
Right. But like, I mean, because if PGA is going to follow the rules and not make an exemption. That's the word I'm
Exception
looking for.
works too there, I think.
Yeah,
think
both
so.
apply.
Both
You can
apply.
just ram the words together.
Yeah.
they are the same word together, though.
But yeah, you know, that would be absolutely crazy that he's just got to take a year off.
Yeah. I don't know. This is wild though. It's completely what a just an absolute turn of events so quickly.
That's such a big FU to the PGA Tour.
Well, then the question that starts to be asked is it like the PGA Tour and your PGA Tour card is no longer the pinnacle of all of golf. For some players, it's becoming a bargaining chip.
Yeah.
Which does that devalue PGA Tour in terms of like we are the greatest players in the world, the whole thing? I don't know.
They're not the greatest players in the world.
There are a bunch of them.
Correct.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of them.
There's a large collection of them.
Scotty doesn't have as many points or as many wins if LIV's not around.
Well, I mean, just look at LIV players at the top of the leaderboard at majors, including Bryson DeChambeau winning the U.S. Open
Every time.
Yeah,
He wins every major.
Right?
well, he's at that. He's in the top 10.
no, he
you
is.
know
He's
what I
in
mean?
the hunt every
Yeah, he
major.
is. Even the British Open, where he started 7 over in the first round and then finished flat.
So crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I will never get over his like grinded out mentality
Right?
through the British Open this year.
I feel like Shane Lowry doesn't come back day 2.
Oh no!
Like
he twists
I'm
his
done.
ankle
Yeah,
for sure.
100%. Oh, my back hurts.
I'm
Oh,
ready for
yeah.
competitive
My
golf.
pancreas.
I'm ready for
Yeah.
it, man. It's been too long. I mean, no disrespect to FedEx Cup fall.
Yeah,
but
no, none at all.
I'm ready for something serious.
I'm ready for the meat.
December 28th.
Yep.
December 28th.
Well, Skins game Friday, actually.
Skins game
Don't forget about the
Friday.
Skins game.
Yes.
I'm not gonna
Is
lie.
Paige in that?
Wow.
Wow.
Do you think the backlash of Page, Internet Invitational, do you think the golf community has healed yet, or do you think there's still some?
I
forgive her.
think she's fine. It's Malosi.
He kind of like championed her.
Yeah.
I feel like Good's working hard.
They're really
to
pushing
patch
the
that
narrative
up.
there.
Miss Slopey is the red
Malosi, Slope.
Malosi. Yeah.
Yeah, they just made a video. It came out the day before we were recording this. It was like your rangefinder is your handicap, and it's just a picture of Malosi with a rangefinder on.
Oh. And he even said, he was like, I will admit, he goes, on the very first hole, I did use it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, so we went from like, no, you guys are crazy to like, okay, I used it once, like calm down. It was one time. Now I literally felt like I'm listening to this. I'm like, this is like my 9-year-olds like talking,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, well, no, like I had one bite of the cookie I wasn't supposed to, but I didn't like eat,
The powdered sugars all
Yeah,
over the
exactly.
face, What?
Have you guys seen that? That was a trend a while. It's like, who ate all my donuts? And then they're like, I don't know. It's all over.
And like the powder's coming out as you're talking.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I did listen to him, and if you take him at his word, and also if you take it the 500 camera angles that they have on him all the time, He said he didn't use it the rest of the time.
It's
And
more fun to believe he cheated.
It's true. We love to speculate and like find stories where they hardly exist.
That's fair.
It's kind of our jam.
Yeah.
But the amount of eyeballs, the viewership on the Internet Invitational, and the fact that nobody found a single frame
Right.
where it was showing means he is an expert at hiding
Yeah, I
it.
was about to say he's really good. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when if you hold a rangefinder like this,
Oh, yeah.
you can't.
You got to thunder grip that thing at all times.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to see if slope's on or not. And then you always have to remember you got to grip it on the side of the button.
Oh, yeah. Or both. Just, the
But I
full
mean-
blown.
The fact is, if you're any good at sleight of hand at all, you can just hold it with one hand. You don't need a double hand on it.
Yeah, like he grabs a thing and then a two of spades comes out.
A bouquet
Like,
of
whoa!
flowers somehow.
A rabbit.
I still stand by. I don't think he cheated.
Oh, I think he did.
That's my.
How much?
How many hot
Is he
chips?
paying
How
you
many?
to push this propaganda?
How many
I'm
hot
on his
chips?
payroll?
Yeah.
Like,
This is the same thing as the Jimmy John's Jersey Mike propaganda.
Yep. He's getting like Zelle notifications from Good LLC.
Hey,
I don't think he did it. Booding.
we did find out Quiznos is still a thing. We
It
did
is.
find that out.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. They have like
barely though.
4 locations
Yeah,
left.
I think it's something like that.
Wow.
All right. On a completely side note, just kind of, I was doing. We were talking about the one chip challenge, or that these guys did. So, chat here definitely says and agrees that somebody playing with the skill level of Dan,
Thank you.
versus a scramble with the skill level of you guys, that Dan's got the upper hand for sure.
And you gave us some credit. We're not 20 handicaps. We're like 35.
That's actually. Let me. All right. I said 20 handicaps, and then I gave you a 5 handicap.
All right.
I think so. If you're even higher than a 20, all right, I'll have to redo the math with the 35
To see how much even more so.
But it does say a 3-1 at 20 handicaps. Dan is now not the favorite to win.
Wow.
Oh.
And
So
for
we
the
just
record,
gotta
I'd walk around saying I'm 30. I wouldn't say 35. So if
right,
you want to
let's
type
see
in 30
here.
for me, I'll
Well,
take
I don't want to be that guy to say I'm a 30 handicap and then some person on course goes, all right, prove it. And then I got to go and shoot.
That's different when you're like saying like, oh, I'm an 8 handicap, prove it. When it's 30 and 35, it's like, it isn't that much of a difference.
Because in that range, if you're having like a slightly better day, could be a 7-stroke swing.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you know what I mean? Like, but if you're a 7 handicap, you're not having a 7-stroke better swing. Like
Sometimes I even say 40 just to make myself feel a little bit better after the round if I shoot above
when I
it.
threw it in GPT, I said guys that shoot around 100.
Okay.
And so that was because, without giving like an exact handicap, that was when I got the confirmation that this was a good bet to take.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't even shoot in the hundreds. I'm in the 110s.
Last round I shot full round was a flat 100 at a bad golf course though, so I'm probably more like a 105.
So what you're saying, Rich, is you want to get involved in the challenge.
I'm not doing the chip.
Okay.
We're not betting the chip.
And with the weather and the season we're in, I feel like it just has to go to indoor.
It will be going indoor, yeah.
Well, okay, that's fine. No, I don't. Sure, I never play indoor golf ever, so I don't know. Like, I don't know if I don't know how it. I never play indoor golf.
You've never played indoor? Oh no,
We've hit balls.
We
in
hit
an
balls that
indoor.
one time. You
Yeah.
play indoor
Like,
a lot now.
Like I've never played 18 indoor.
I actually play. I feel like I play better indoor because I think of it as like a video game.
Well,
fair.
yeah, and also you always have a perfect lie
Yes,
on
yeah.
flat surface.
It's
Right.
definitely, it's 100% easier.
Yeah.
But it's also going to be easier for you as it will be easier for us.
And
So
Dan
it's
plays
like-
a ton of indoor.
Yeah.
Only during the winter season, which I haven't started yet, and I'm sort of nursing, a tender elbow situation, so I've been playing less lately.
And
Too much painting.
I'll tell you this, Rich. One of the last
not
times
helping
I
it.
played 9, I only got 9 holes in because I was with a whole bunch of people. I shot 9 over. Like compared to like
I feel
what
Dan. What do you
shoot.
normally shoot when you're indoor? Are you scratch at that point or?
I would say last year during league when I was playing every week, my best
Every
round,
day.
TPC Sawgrass, I shot 8 under, but that was a fluke. And that was my best round I've ever shot indoor. And it was at the end of the season where I was playing every single week.
And his best round ever is 9 over. So we're talking
that's
about
just-
an 18-point swing here.
Well, and
But-
that's just for 9 holes though.
But here's the thing though, like where they would gain some ground back, for example, on indoor, you've got like, if it is a simulator with putting, it gives you the line.
Yeah.
All you have to do is make your ball hit the line at the correct pace. So it's not like, I think it's 2 cups out, I think it's 3 cups out. It's just, can I roll this ball into the line on the screen at the correct speed?
Right.
Which is a massive advantage for,
someone like me, I could look at,
But also
if
for
I
Dan.
see one putt, I could get
But,
pretty close.
I think the advantage goes back to Dan, who's putted, 10,000 putts in indoor?
it's a safe number.
I've played
Right,
hundreds of holes of indoor. I've never putted one time.
Right, exactly.
So that part would be a little challenging.
That's why all my shots that were used were pretty much my chips and putts.
Yep.
Well, and I think some of the advantages that you'd have to swing, and I don't know if you can do this for separate, but like you can have the 6 foot, 8 foot, 10 foot gimme circle. Is it like you guys are in the 10 foot gimme circle? I'm in the 8.
Look at him. He's already tried to, how about a 1-footer?
No,
I don't know
that'll
that that's
be-
an option. Usually it's like 6, 8, 10 on a lot of them.
Yeah.
Or
3?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, because the problem is anything shorter than that, it's not even the distance of the screen. Like you're less than the 6 feet of the screen. So it's like the putt is kind of like you can't tap in a 1-footer in a simulator.
That's fair.
Whatever. You guys let me know. I'm in.
I mean, I'm always down.
Yeah, I'm down
always
too.
It's golf. At the end of the day, it's golf.
Hey, you got that card at the golf facility, so we're good.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what's this?
Shout out golf facility.
Our friends over at the golf facility, they allow us to come in and film content, do whatever.
Really?
And so it's like a private membership only place. So there's always a bay open. You can always get in. We can play for all the hours we want, lug out all our camera gear and stuff.
This is good.
Yeah.
Do you really have to paint today?
Yeah.
Darn.
I know. The woes of buying a home.
You know?
I know. Whatever. It's fine. Harris English kind of gave us a little bit of a peek into what is to come in the PGA Tour schedule, if you will. I don't know if he was asked to say these things or if he was even supposed to, because he's sort of the only person who's led on to this information.
Yeah.
And it's an odd person to do it. Is he on a board or something?
Or maybe like a panel. I don't know.
Does he have like sources, like a reporter?
But he's talking about a post Super Bowl start to the season. And that's being considered by the PGA Tour. 5-time PGA Tour winner, world number 11. It won the 2025 Farmers Insurance Open at Torrey Pines. So to me, it seems like a pretty legitimate source. He's wearing a Ryder Cup hat. I own the same hat. So that means, he dresses well. We don't have to talk about the outcome of the Ryder Cup again.
He
That
didn't
wound
even
the
is-
envelope?
He was the envelope guy.
Yeah.
He was the envelope guy. Just painful.
So he barely made the Ryder
You
Cup.
should barely. They're
Barely.
like, listen, you're on the team, but there's a good chance you're not playing.
And as a matter of fact, we have to use the envelope.
Yeah.
Does anybody else like not really remember the Ryder Cup? Like I can't really, I can't recall what happened for some reason.
The Ryder
Typical
what?
Lions fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a President's Cup guy.
What are you, a Europe guy now? What are we doing here? Sitting by Josh for too long.
Whoa! I am not a Europe guy. Have you heard my accents?
Yeah, they're bad.
I can't do them.
But they're talking about Harris English confirmed there is active talk of starting the PGA Tour season after the Super Bowl. And the reason behind it is golf can't really compete with football,
I mean,
Facts.
especially in like the most intense part of the season. Like
Right.
these aren't even like preseason games. You know what I mean? That's like the pinnacle.
Unless
For
there's
you guys.
Unless Tiger Woods was playing and it was just him.
Nope. Super Bowl still wins.
Well, no, I'm not saying Super Bowl. I'm just saying football
Week
in general.
before, 2 weeks before, still wins.
are you? Let's say Tiger Woods is playing in a one-off tournament, and it's the same day as like the first NFL playoff game. It's not the Bears. It's not. It's an AFC team. You don't even really care. You're still watching that over Tiger Woods if you only have one TV.
I'm recording Tiger.
What a made up scenario. First of all, he only has one TV.
The only human on earth with one TV.
I mean, it would probably like football's going in the 4-box, right? Because
Yeah.
there's 4 games going on. There's probably one at a time, or is there 2 at a time?
One at a time, yeah.
Yeah, there's 1 at a time. So if anything, it's the 2 screen, but probably football's on, and then I might be jumping back and forth to see where Tiger's at.
Fair.
But I will follow what he did for sure.
Yeah, clearly,
but
yeah.
not live.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm watching Tiger.
Oh, yeah. I think one of the worst parts about the Super Bowl is there's nothing else good on. You know?
It's a tale of two worlds here.
Right?
We live a completely different life than they live.
So the current PGA Tour season starts in January in Hawaii, and then it's followed by the West Coast swing. Chances are these events could either be changed, moved, canceled, who cares? But here's the interesting part. The PGA Tour's new CEO, Brian Rolap, has the NFL background. Do you think he was like, guys, what are we doing? Like, I worked at the NFL. Like, you guys are, insane for playing PGA Tour events against.
He just doesn't want to miss a game. That's why he's doing it. He's like, well, we got to move the season.
Yeah, he's like checking for updates on Instagram because he didn't want to really watch the round.
He wants
live.
to place his bets in.
So what events happened before the Super Bowl?
Well, so you have the January in Hawaii, which is Kapalua and whatever.
Century, right?
Century. And then they head out to the West Coast. So you've got like La Quinta and like whatever else is going on. They're just saying, shove all that stuff back or just cancel it or who cares. I don't know.
I'm not going to lie. When January rolls around, it's been such a drought from golf. You only got TGL going.
Yeah.
Like,
It's time.
I'm okay with a few like conflicting going back and forth because football Sunday only.
Yeah.
You know, now you're looking at Thursday, Friday, Saturday golf, you know.
Yeah, I don't like this idea.
And it's during the day, too. I mean, Thursday night football is Thursday night. You can't golf in the dark.
No.
And like, if you want to watch an NFL game over, then just don't watch the PGA.
And again,
Like,
I'm recording the Sunday, you know, whatever. So I'm fine with them.
They can't be losing that much money from viewership. Otherwise, they would have canceled it a long time ago.
That also being said, it's bigger than the FedEx Cup currently running right now.
Yeah.
Who's watching that?
Which is currently going against football.
True.
And college football and all that, yeah.
So now you have like no star power and against football.
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bad recipe.
And so what this is going to mean is like after the FedEx Cup finishes, you got guys taking like 6 months off. It's wild.
That is crazy.
That is wild.
But I don't want this to be like, oh, the PGA Tour has to work around the NFL. I don't think it's an anti-PGA Tour thing. I think quite literally every major sports organization is trying to figure out how do we work around and beat the NFL.
Fair.
It's like everybody's kind of doing that. So,
I mean, hockey has to battle it. Basketball has to battle it.
I feel like hockey's even worse because there's not a lot of channels now that get hockey.
Oh, I'm so upset with the Blackhawks and their TV cast schedule. It is almost impossible to
we can
find
talk about it
games.
for hours after the show.
It's terrible.
I think
I'm ready.
the NFL really needs to step up to the plate and play the team for 4 days in a row. So we get like PGA Tour style. And at the end of Sunday, whoever came out on top with like the most points.
Whatever team doesn't
So-
have their entire team injured after
Yeah.
the 4 days.
There's YouTubers I watch that simulate like different seasons and with Madden and stuff, and they'll do like a baseball schedule, 182 games or 62 games, and just everyone's hurt. The whole team gets hurt.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
And that's not even
No,
real
I'm
life.
not fine with people getting
Whoa,
hurt.
whoa,
I'm not.
and then you attack the mic
Yeah,
for
I
no
know.
reason.
I got it's getting chaotic over here.
Getting mad.
I know. No, what I'm saying is I'm fine with, a more intense competition format.
Okay.
For guys like you. I mean, dude, you're watching your teams play 4 days in a row. Wouldn't you be having a great time?
I mean, yeah, in theory,
you're
it
like,
would
all
be
right, I
great.
bet on game 3 this weekend
Yeah.
of the same.
Dan, at that point, just watch baseball.
That's not as fun.
I mean-
No. Well, is there SpongeBob baseball?
Yeah. Patrick Star.
with all of the football talk, what I would love to see is I would love to see a 19-game season with 2 bye weeks.
It's going to happen. 18 games, 2 bye weeks is on the way for sure. No question.
How many games is it now?
17 with 1 bye week.
Nice.
Yep.
I want to go to 19.
Player safety, baby. Love
Right?
it.
I'd absolutely. I think we could go to 19. Extend it 2 more weeks.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Get us some like late February football.
Let's go all year round. At this
You know.
point, let's just,
You get Tiger Woods playing on the senior tour. Just would be a great year.
Yeah, oh
You know
my
what I mean?
God. What a
All
year.
together. Guys,
Anthony Kim is back.
Anthony Kim is back. I mean, talk about the story of the decade.
Yeah.
He kind of vanished from the entire golf world. We've talked about this a million times. This sort of secretive announcement, somebody big's coming back, boom, names announced, Anthony Kim. For a lot of people, they didn't even know if this guy was still like existing in this universe.
It was like a ghost.
It totally was. Comes back. They finally comes out and tells his entire story of what was going on for his sort of decade-long absence. And you find out there was a lot of addiction stuff going on, crazy story. And he even told the story about a group of guys came together and they're like his friends. And we're like, dude, we got to help you. Like you got to fix your life or you're not going to make it. You got a daughter, the whole thing. And he turns his entire life around. LIV comes calling, makes his way back out into professional golf, struggled though. But taking a decade off of professional golf, you can understand. Well, now Anthony Kim taking himself a T5 finish at the, what was he at? At the PIF Saudi International, part of the Asian Tour and the International Series, takes himself a T5 finish, shooting 67, 64, 69, 70.
6-7.
Yeah. And kind of one of the big moments was the fact that he put together a round of 64.
Yeah.
That is big time golf. Big time golf.
Let's also say, though, during his time off, it wasn't just addictions and stuff like that. He had an Achilles injury, a shoulder injury, a hand, a spinal fusion. So it wasn't just his.
Well, and that's a lot of what ended his time in the PGA Tour, where all those injuries compounding, and then it led to pain medication, which turned into other things. And then after that, he got to a point where he's no longer competitive. But he even talked about how his addiction had begun before he left professional golf originally. And there was even parts of a story where he was using like during rounds that we all remember that none of us actually knew. And during that time away, I think the addiction took center stage. And that's when things got really dark. But man, what just an unbelievable story of this dude who was a superstar, vanishes, goes through an entire world of things, fixes that, makes his way back to professional golf, and then taking a T5 finish.
Do you know what he needs?
What does he need?
He needs a book.
Yeah,
It'll happen.
A book deal.
Yeah, like an audio book. So we.
Yeah, I thought you were just talking about going to the library and like reading.
No,
he needs to
learn how to read.
No. I think it would be a top seller if he tells his story like in between golf.
Or in like a mini series format.
Right.
Oh, like a little HBO action?
Yeah.
More digestible.
Especially what if he comes back? So is he playing LIV now?
Yeah, he is. And he was the wild card player. When they brought him on, he didn't join a team. He was just playing like solo. And then if he finished and got points and all that, he could like work his way up into a team.
Wow.
But he wasn't playing well. So he's in this wild card slot and was finishing pretty near the bottom. And now to see him take a top finishing spot is pretty interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah, good for you, AK.
I hope he wins like a couple big events or something like in LIV. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
He's clean now. He's a father, it looks like. He has girl dad on his shirt right there.
Love that. Whose brand is Girl Dad? Like, isn't that a part of like a brand, or is that?
I think it's called Girl Dad.
Is it like a Barstool brand, or
I don't know. I know Bussin' with the Boys did it one time. They're not on Barstool anymore, and I think Kobe was the one who kind of brought it to light, like as the term, and then I think people just ran with it and made it a brand.
I like it.
I mean, he's got great fashion sense, as you can see with the hat.
Oh yeah, look at you.
On a side note, who was the South Korean guy that had to go join the military?
Tom Kim.
Yeah, he hasn't had to go join yet, but he did not qualify for one of the exemption opportunities, like medaling at the Olympics or taking gold in the Asian Games or something like that, which he has yet to do. So at this point, he still has service pending.
But I think even if you do get one of the exemptions, I think you still have to go through training. I think you still have to do like the pre-war stuff.
Wow, like boot
I'm pretty
camp
sure
and the whole thing.
You just don't have to like actually go into battle or anything, I think.
Wow.
I mean, they don't play around over there.
No.
The Finnish are the same way, I believe.
Yes, they are.
What about the starts?
What's crazy? I mean, if you think about it, though, the Korean War that happened, I mean, they were literally almost done. They had Seoul, and that was it. Like all of the Korean peninsula was owned by North Korea.
Unfortunately, Anthony Kim did play in every single event this season and did not earn a single point.
He was saving it up.
Yeah,
he knew. Did you guys hear about the Nicklaus companies filing for bankruptcy after Jack Nicklaus sued the Nicklaus companies? Found himself a $50 million payout for a defamation suit that he filed against the company that he formerly owned. Wins this thing. Courts decide that he needs $50 million because the words that were said were truly damaging to him and his reputation and his name and the whole thing.
Do we know what was said?
There was some. So okay, I'm going to summarize the story and do it mostly wrong.
Okay.
But there was
we do best.
a period of time where Jack Nicklaus was taking meetings with LIV early on about doing some course design, some other things. He sat down, he took the meeting, he determined that his allegiance to the PGA Tour, he wants to keep that intact and does not want to do work for LIV Golf, even though nothing bad against them. He just didn't want to join and do work for them. Well, during that process, the investors and sort of owners of the Nicklaus company, again, I'm ruining this story, but the best that I remember from how I read it, they started saying a bunch of things like, he's too old to make these own decisions. If he does this, it's going to hurt our brand. So he needs to have like somebody take over like power of attorney for him. He doesn't have the cognizant abilities to do these things. These emails went around internally. They were leaked. They did some press releases. They did some interviews. And he's like, what are you guys doing?
Right.
Like quite literally, what are you guys doing? Files a lawsuit against him. And it doesn't go through. So he's got to go back now and follow up with like through the Court of Appeals, take this thing back in, goes up to a higher level. Well, in the higher level courts process, they determined that, that those were bad things you said about him. And you owe him money to the tune of $50 million. So short here, a couple 2-3 weeks after that was announcement was made, the Nicklaus company says, yeah, well, we're filing for bankruptcy, Chapter 11. Because we do not have $50 million on standby.
Is he going to get any money?
Well, with the Chapter 11, it's a reorganization, meaning that in this, they're not let out of all their debts, but it gives them time to reorganize, come up with a payment plan, buy them a window, and they have to create this reorganization structure, present it before the courts, and if the courts agree that that is a good and fair plan, they can accept it, and it could change potentially the amount they pay him or just the timeline in which he's paid. So it's not a guarantee let out of the $50 million, but it buys them some breathing room to figure out how to solve this issue that is essentially going to take up every ounce of cash they got.
So how does Jack Nicklaus not own the Jack Nicklaus company?
So some wealthy, I think it's like a hedge fund guy, billionaire guy, whatever, comes in like in the 2010s and starts injecting money into the company. And then later on in the 2010s, he ends up selling off the remainder of it. So the Nicklaus companies, which is like all of the course design, the merchandising, all of that organization was essentially acquired over time.
So the Jack Nicklaus courses, were they designed by the man, Jack Nicklaus? Or were they designed by the company?
Well, that's kind of the thing. Like if it's a Nicklaus design course, it means it's from the Nicklaus Designs company. Not necessarily meaning that
Rich Evans can be working for the Nicklaus company, design the course, and it's a Jack Nicklaus course.
Yeah, and you pay these absorbent fees to have that name on it, but then you get to publicize it and say like, this is a Nicklaus design course. It's 7,400 yards, yada, yada.
Wow.
And then a lot of times they'll earn royalties on that course ongoing. Yeah. Because you're continuing to promote your course based upon the name of the said design firm, yada, yada. I know. It's a whole thing.
So when he sued them for the $50 million, does he have any ownership in the company name?
From my research, it seems like no longer. That he does not have any ownership in the company that
blows my mind.
Carries his name.
That blows my mind away. Like,
but here's what's wild.
This is twice today in one show that my mind is absolutely exploding.
The filing stated that the company has an estimated assets between $10 and $50 million, and estimated liabilities between $500 and $1 billion.
Wow.
That doesn't sound like a very well balanced book, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, just add another zero on the assets and you're good, right?
It's fine. Nice little Billy. Yeah, I don't know. All right, last one I want to talk about before we get into this game.
Here's one thing's crazy though.
All right, go ahead.
Talking about this. So if I have a Jack Nicklaus course that was designed by whoever, the company, if they go bankrupt, I still have a Jack Nicklaus course.
True.
Yeah.
Right? So like, do I now have to pay the royalties anymore?
You're like, I'm not paying you. You guys are bankrupt.
You guys are bankrupt. I'm not paying anybody.
European pro banned for 10 tournaments after reckless rules breach. 10 tournaments.
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently, this dude didn't just mark his putt wrong a couple times. He did it a whole bunch, which means it was clearly on purpose. Like marking the ball, setting it down somewhere else, hitting his putt, doing the whole thing. Other players saw it. They made mention of it. Rules officials get together. They determined that this dude was doing it clearly on purpose. He did it over and over again, and he is out for 10 tournaments.
I mean, what kind of, like, how, like, is he putting it here and setting the ball over here? Like, what's he?
He was setting his ball down. It would mark his ball, but then when he would set it down, it would be farther or closer to the hole.
Buying himself
By like how much?
It don't matter.
No, I understand it doesn't matter. He's getting a 10-game suspension for sure. But I'm just like wondering, like, when they say it was super egregious, is he like one ball length farther? Was he half a ball length every time? Was he setting it 2 feet in front of it?
It says here, he moved his ball to a more favorable spot on several holes without marking or earning relief, then putting from that incorrect location.
Gotcha.
Which is rule 14.7.
Rule 14.7, which you guys are all super aware of.
Of course.
But yeah, I mean, this was no accident.
No.
I mean,
Right.
which is wild to me. You get guys that like move one granule of sand and call a rules official over and tell on themselves.
Right.
And even the caddy's like, are you like, nobody saw it. I couldn't see it. And like, I saw it. I know I did that. And I have to be, honest and genuine in this game. And then you get guys just like, set my ball over there. Yeah, it's totally fine.
It's like JR when we were trying to line up our putts.
Gotta do what you gotta do. If you're not cheating, you're not trying, baby.
He's calling you on 14-7.
Yeah, when we're on the same team. Crazy
it's crazy work.
All right, Bubby. Get out of here.
Get out of here with all that. Yeah, they take it serious. Don't mess around. Keep the ball where you marked it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Be civil.
Last one I want to talk about, this Indiana sheriff who's out just full-blown golfing during work, booking tee times. And not just like a couple times. Apparently did it like 17 times. Dude's just golfing during work. I don't know. I feel like, there might be some guys that are first responders that need a little breather. Get out, touch some grass, have a good time. I don't know why everybody's up in arms about this.
I mean, he was keeping the course secure.
Yeah, I guarantee.
What if you had all those those crazy people that are out there honking horn and doing all that, torturing golfers?
We even saw there were some teenagers who were doing donuts out on the green, $200,000 in damage. Had a cop been out there booking tee times.
Bingo.
You know what I mean?
That's all right.
It's like air marshals. You don't know where they are, but they're there.
Yep.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
this wasn't the only problem.
Okay. If you're going to dig into it and all the other crap he did, it sounds like a bad thing.
This
Go ahead.
is like
Cancel
nothing.
culture, man.
This is nothing compared to this was an add-on to all the stuff that's been going on with him. So
they found it because they were digging for other reasons.
Yeah, so
I got it.
A prior audit flagged more than $16,000 in questionable spending from the jail commissionary fund, including airfare, training trips, gift cards, and grills.
The grills is the funniest part to me.
So he not only was he taking time off while he's supposed to be working, golfing, he's also using their funds to pay for it.
I think it started with that, and then they found out that.
Well, and again, an audit flagged these things. This is, all alleged.
Allegedly.
All allegedly. So we're not reporting, we're not verifying, we're not, being the authority on the situation. We are just reading aloud the claims that were made. All completely unverified by us. And just want to make that super clear.
Free bro.
Yeah.
In the eye, baby.
You guys want to play a Thanksgiving plate game?
Yep.
I'd love to.
All right, nice.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. This episode's
Yeah.
coming out on Thanksgiving.
Wow.
There we go.
You guys know it's on a Thursday this year?
Thanksgiving is?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Turns out the last Thursday of the month? No, the third Thursday of the month, right?
Last, I believe, right? Fourth.
Is it the last?
Some people, they think that we have a Mandela effect, that it used to be on a different Thursday than it is now.
I used to think it was third as well, but it's definitely fourth this year.
I don't know.
Because it's not.
I hate holidays don't have a specific day.
Me too.
It does. The specific day is Thursday.
Yeah, I hate when they don't have a specific date.
I mean like Christmas is always December 25th. Valentine's Day is always
So you're
February
saying you hate
14th.
Easter?
It confuses me because I don't know when, like Mother's Day. Is Mother's Day the same day every year, or is
it's like the whatever Sunday of
like stuff like that confuses me, man. Like what week
It
is
should
it?
be like a birthday. Like it's just on a day, whatever it falls on. It's just like Thanksgiving could be on a Sunday one year. That's fine.
I am so excited to watch the parade though. I'm a sucker for the Thanksgiving parade.
What part of it really riles you up?
The big balloons, dude.
You're a big balloon guy?
Yeah.
Jumbo balloons.
Yeah. Really like them.
Is there like any character you're like, oh, there he is?
Snoopy.
You know what?
Patrick Starr, my guy.
No, I will say whenever the Muppets are on there, I'll be like, oh, that's cool.
Do you also like the performances in between the balloons, like where they stop in front of the thing?
dances?
Yeah. Is that
No,
your jam?
I could.
You're like, get back to the balloons.
Yeah.
Get
I'm
out
like,
of here.
I want to see Flying Snoopy. Come on.
Yeah, we don't need your show choir or whatever. Really? Or like the marching band from like the local high school. Like, get out of here.
Before we start this, really quickly, I want to gauge, where does Thanksgiving rank for you guys among holidays? For me, it's my favorite.
Like over
It's
Christmas?
100%. It's my number one.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's in top 5.
Does Super Bowl count as a holiday?
No.
No.
No. I would say in terms of
Nope, I know my favorite.
eating holidays,
Yours is
it
4th of
reigns
July.
supreme.
Nope, it's not 4th of July.
I have a guess for his, but I want you to say yours first.
Now that I have kids, Christmas is far different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's way more expensive.
Well,
So fiscally, I think that moves Thanksgiving up a little bit.
Yeah.
But what about the joy on your children's faces as they're opening the gifts?
You know, somebody at TikTok, they're like, hey, sit down and ask your kids to list all the things they got last year for
I
Christmas.
was just going to tell you
And
that.
really consider that before you go out spending this year.
Yeah.
Or, before Santa shows up. Or,
St. Patty's Day?
100%.
I knew it. I could just tell.
I'm growing.
I could tell.
I could tell.
I start growing my beard in No Shave November so that I have a great big red Irish beard. I wear a kilt every year. Like,
Oh, you
it's-
aren't going to shave for 5 months?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No.
hell
4th of July's
yeah.
gotta
I
be
haven't
up there
seen
for you
you.
too,
I haven't seen you
right?
with a beard, with
Yeah.
the big beard yet.
What?
The 4th?
I mean, the 4th is great. I absolutely love
4th's
the
a
4th.
good time.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
I love, especially with us in the lake house. We're out on the boat. We're out in the water. Usually family comes out, so every house we have a little place out there, and it's like every bed and every floor space and every couch is like just covered with people.
Like plugging the camper in so people can sleep in there. The whole thing.
It's a lot of fun.
I gotta go. I think I gotta go Christmas and then Easter, then New Year's.
Easter?
Yeah, I like Easter, man. As a kid, I
Sneaky
really
take.
like Easter.
So, what is it about Easter that you really like?
Something about when I was a kid, and then now watching my little cousin when she does like the Easter egg hunts and like just the baskets. Like when you're a kid, you get the basket full of like
Love a good basket.
little trinkets that are like $1 each, but like you have the best time of your life with them.
There's just
Fair.
garbage stuff,
Yeah.
but kids love it. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's the same thing. Like you go to like an arcade and you spend like $48 to get like a 2-cent toy. You know,
And then the 4th is just a party. I love the 4th.
Yeah, the 4th is great.
My
And-
mom's birthday is the 4th, so I've never really had like a true 4th. We just always celebrate her birthday.
Yeah.
that's selfish.
I mean, I kind of put Memorial Day, Labor Day, and the 4th are kind of lumped all into
Yeah.
like summer good times, barbecues.
I mean,
lots
4th
of
has got to be
fun.
like the leader of the group, though, right?
I don't know, because Memorial Day comes around and we're kicking off summer. And so that's like,
Yeah.
I'm super excited because, hey, summer is here. We're great to go. 4th is obviously the 4th. So it's absolutely wonderful. Fireworks, all that kind of stuff. Labor Day has a soft spot in my heart too, because it's like, all right, summer's over.
Final
football.
hurrah.
It's time for
And all
football,
this
baby.
is,
I will say now that I have
Fall
a
golf.
fiance, now that I have a fiance, Valentine's Day is pretty fun too.
Not a single person agreed
So-
or even commented on that.
So Thanksgiving is like number 11 for you after Flag Day.
No, it's number 5.
All right. Here's the game. You got $10 to spend, and you can't like split up dollars and whatever. It's just spend your $10 however you want.
Yeah, and you can't do like I want 4 rolls. Like it's got to be one
Sure,
of each.
why not?
It
No,
says
you can
it-
do whatever you want.
I
It's
know,
$10.
here's the thing.
It says it in the rules if you read the rules.
Here's the thing. I'm going to delete that line of the rules.
Perfect.
You could build it however you want, but
I
when
want
we're
10
done,
rolls.
we're all voting on whose is the worst.
Oh, I
so
love it.
there's no
I
winner,
vote
but there's a
Josh's-
clear loser.
I vote Josh is definitely going to have the worst menu for sure.
All right.
Who's leading off here?
I'll go last. No.
All right. We'll just go around. I'll start it. I don't
All
know.
right.
I'm going with traditional oven roasted turkey. That's my number one.
All right.
Do you want to go? You just do your whole thing.
Yeah, do your whole thing.
Drop your $10.
We'll do his whole
Yeah,
Oh,
thing.
drop
your
my whole
10.
10?
Yep.
Because it's not a draft. We're like picking in total. That way I can have
that's
like
fine.
that
Yeah,
envisioned in my head.
yeah.
I'm going the whole turkey. I'm going the mashed potatoes for $3. So that gets me at $7. So I've got $3 left. I'm doing gravy, rolls, and pumpkin pie. Because you got to have a dessert.
What turkey?
The oven roasted
or
turkey.
fried?
Yeah, not fried turkey. Fried turkey's okay, but it's not as good as your traditional oven roasted. As long as you do it right and you brine it and you baste
All right.
it and you do it
Run me
correctly.
all the way through it again.
All right, so I am oven roasted turkey.
Yep.
Mashed potatoes.
Yep.
I mean, I almost went with the sweet potatoes.
I could see why.
Those are fantastic, but you got to have the standard mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
You know, all the butter, all the garlic that's in there. Then we're going gravy, rolls, and pumpkin pie.
Solid. Okay. All right.
That's the best one.
Josh, are you ready to go, or do you need to
No,
hang
no,
on to
I'm
yours?
good. I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
for
good.
this.
All right, so for my $4, I'm gonna go ham. I like ham more
it's
than
Christmas.
turkey.
Right?
Merry Christmas,
No,
everybody.
I like ham more than turkey, and where I go, my fiance's grandma's house,
Shout out to them.
she makes ham and turkey, so I get to choose, and I always pick ham.
Shout out to
I'm
Grams.
already winning.
$3, I am going with stuffing because I love stuffing.
It's a good pick.
Where did you
Wait,
stuff the stuffing
where's
into the
stuffing
ham?
go?
In the pan like that one.
All right.
And then for the $2, I'm going garden salad because I love me a good salad. And then my $1, I'm going dinner roll.
Dry ass ham. Dry ass ham.
Ham's already wet.
If you have
Ham is
ham and there's
already
gravy
wet.
in the
Here's a
picture, you're
question.
putting gravy on
Is it honey glazed ham or is it just your standard ham roast or
Honey baked ham.
honey baked ham?
Yeah, that's what it says in
I
our
will say, I
thing
mean,
here.
of the hams, that is the best ham.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
I mean, I'm going with the fried turkey first. I think it's the best kind of turkey.
It's dangerous, but it's worth it.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, you guys have seen all the videos
Oh,
on
yeah.
the
100%.
fires.
I've been
yeah.
in 2 of them.
We're frying one this year.
You are?
Yeah.
Have you never done one before?
No, we've done it lots of times.
okay.
We usually have 3 turkeys every year.
You guys have 40 people coming here.
Well, that's true, but like
Are you guys making ham?
we don't do.
I think
no,
so. There might be.
There might be,
Yeah,
yeah.
there was some requests, and
Oh,
when you have
who
that many
did
people.
that?
one of the things we do every year that just started about 4 or 5 years ago is we do a smoked brisket.
Ooh, I like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It is so
That was a
good.
$5 range, but we
Shout out Danmo Barbecue. They
Yeah.
are absolutely awesome.
That is one thing with having that many people though, is you have a lot of
Options.
You got a lot of
Yeah.
options and a lot of hands for people to help. If I mean, there's probably a lot of kids, but
Yeah.
but you've got some people to help.
And if you want a terrible plate of dinner that like he just said, you could have that.
Yeah. All right. I'm also going with stuffing. I think turkey and stuffing are 2 absolute staples. As much as I love mashed potatoes and as much as I love mac and cheese, I got to go with stuffing. And then for sure I'm going to go with gravy because I'm going to put that on the stuffing and the turkey. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting a 2 for 1 there.
multi-purpose.
And then I'm actually with Josh. I'm going to go with a salad. I like to start my meal off with a quick salad, and you're going to pound it with dressing on it anyway. So
What
it's not like
kind?
you're eating something healthy. For me, it's going to be Italian or a balsamic of some sort. I'm not really
Not
a
ranch.
No, I'm not a
You're not
ranch.
doing like a raspberry vinaigrette.
What's
I mean, that's kind of a balsamic. That's in the
Okay.
balsamic
What's
family.
the salad with the Catalina sauce? Is that anything, or is that just
Catalina
like
mixer?
Catalina wine mixer. It's a vinaigrette.
Yep.
Yeah, in a wine mix.
You know what I mean? Like the Catalina
Yeah.
dressing.
So many references.
That's what it is.
Is that a Southwest type of thing, type of salad, or is that?
I don't know. It's not the kind of salad I'm making on Thanksgiving. I'm not sure.
All right, that's mine then. So it's
All right, here we
Dan.
go. All right. I have a genuine belief that sides are the most important part of Thanksgiving. And if you look, when people sit down and they eat, they don't taste the turkey first. You do a quick scoop of mashed potatoes. That's like, or something like of that nature.
Fair. That's fair.
Meaning the sides are truly what it's all about. So because of that, I am going stuffing, mashed potatoes, sweet potato pie, gravy. I would rather experience all of those sides over a $4 slice of turkey.
That might be worse than mine.
I was thinking about the 3 sides,
Yes.
1 gravy too.
Then I get
was
the gravy
considering
on
it.
my stuffing and mashed potatoes, but I'm getting some sweetness from the sweet potato casserole.
There's one
So
problem.
you're fine. you've got Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
You've got your family sitting all down. Everybody's holding hands, saying what they're thankful for, doing all of that. And there is not one meat anywhere.
No, I'm not fine with that. What I'm saying is if you
You
said
just spent for $10.
no, but if you did tell me that I am limited to scoops that I can make from this buffet train, I would choose to skip turkey over these incredibly delicious sides.
Dan, I think yours is worse than mine.
No, come on. All right, let's not do that. But
All right, here,
I
let's
was
do-
considering
yeah.
it until I thought in my head, I'm like, can I have Thanksgiving dinner without a protein? And I couldn't stomach not having
But
a
here was
protein.
my point, though. I couldn't pick between stuffing or mashed potatoes.
Yes, that was. Yeah.
And sweet potato casserole or sweet potato pie, wherever you come from, or whatever you call it.
You could do a protein stuffing and mashed potatoes.
Then I wouldn't get sweet potato pie, which is like one of my favorite things.
You need gravy. Gravy is
You
an
have to.
essential.
Plus, you got that spare buck because you just spent $9.
I can't believe gravy's only $1.
That's why Josh loses to me, is because he just doesn't have gravy. I can't.
What are you talking about?
Gravy is almost as
You
important as
don't-
the meat.
You don't need gravy on ham.
All
It's
right,
already wet.
You can't vote for yourself.
Well, you can if you feel like you chose.
can't, you can't vote for yourself. Let's go around and vote who has the best Thanksgiving.
Okay. You want? Let's go like this, and then 3, 2, 1. We all point.
Hold on, give me a second because I got to remember what everybody had.
Okay.
Ding,
I'll
ding,
run through it.
ding.
So I'm turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy,
All right.
rolls, and
All right, best
pumpkin pie.
Thanksgiving spread. Can't vote for yourself.
Can't vote for yourself.
On the count of 3, you point at your vote.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
All
I
right.
win the best. That's
All
great.
right.
JR, I had
Appreciate
you're,
you.
you're second.
Appreciate
you're
you.
second.
I mean, they both went wild. He went ham and he went no meat. So this is a pretty layup.
No, I don't know that it's a layup.
No, I'm saying between
I don't
us
know.
being ahead of them. You think?
Well, that's fair.
I mean,
No, the
okay,
layup
okay.
is I don't know who I'm voting for next for who
Yeah.
does the worst.
Me and him are tight.
That's personal preference. I think ham is just idiotic. And then salad over like a bunch of other great stuff, I think is insane by both of you.
Really?
Yeah. Salad on things like
Right.
you create these
Yes.
dishes that are like only show
Yeah.
up a couple times a year.
I get.
And like a salad, like with a
All
bunch
right,
of
chat,
iceberg.
chat, somebody in chat, help us out here. Who's absolutely
There's
crazy?
nobody in there.
Are we voting for worse now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's vote for worst.
All right.
Wait, hold on. All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, ridiculous! I couldn't. Ham is
Yeah.
Christmas. Ham is Christmas. I'm
Ham,
sorry.
the ham and the salad.
Two wastes.
The
No gravy.
No gravy.
I respect the stuffing.
I don't
Yes.
respect the stuffing. Out of the
Well, a gravyless stuffing, I would rather go to like a heavily buttered mashed.
Agreed.
Anyone going Black Friday shopping, standing in line, going to push people down? Is that still a thing?
Too old for that.
We got to edit clips
Amazon.
on Friday.
Yeah,
I'm just going Amazon.
Amazon.
Like anything I want, I'm just going on Amazon. I'm not
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, to everybody else, happy Thanksgiving. We'll catch you next week. It's the Dan's Golf World Show.
135 days to the Masters.
Let's go.